Hello everyone, this is going to be a room tour of a one-bedroom terrace suite at the Cosmo, room 3891. Now I haven't even gone into the room yet. As you can see, this is my luggage right here. I'm outside in the hallway. Here's the card. So I'm gonna go in and I'll be just as surprised as you guys, though admittedly I have stayed in this type of room before. So I'm assuming it's gonna be mostly the same, but let's find out. Let me just grab my luggage. 1 second. Okay, I'm in the room now. Here's the front door. Nothing on this wall right here that is adjacent to the front door. There's some controls here. Let's see what they say. They say hello, relax, and goodbye. How about I hit hello? I don't think that did anything because I'm pretty sure hello was already pressed. The lights were already on. Okay, and then when you open the door, directly in front of you is this art of, well, I'll let you guys figure out what that's an art piece of. Okay, and then to your left, there seems to be some sort of like a, I guess you could say like a lounge living room area. There is a chair right here, a large TV, a little stand for you to put stuff in, sort of like a end piece to a sofa. Here's this sectional type sofa that curves around. Art on the wall, the entire wall, that sort of mimics the art that we just saw previously. And then it seems 2 coffee tables, or I guess it's just probably just 1 coffee table attached to each other. And then directly behind the sectional sofa is this very long desk area with a trash can down here and a seat with a phone. And what do we have here? It's a lamp. Is there anything? Let me turn on the light. Anything more than a lamp? It's just a lamp, but there are some outlets behind it. And then, seems to be sort of like a phone type of outlet. I don't know what that's for. Maybe it's related to the TV. I'm not sure. Maybe not. Who knows? Okay, coming back to reorient you. This is the sectional sofa. That's the front door. Over here is a bar area, sort of. There's some mini bar adjacent type snacks. A light, some more outlets, some art on the wall, some interesting art right there. A dog with a wig, a muscular guy with some tattoos, a lady's face. I don't even know what this is. Oh, a tiger. And then something else. And then here we go. There is a ice bucket with tongs, a couple of glasses. These are cabinets. Okay, this one opens like this. And then you have a fridge. Okay, not a mini bar, but a fridge. What's over here in this cabinet? Just a couple of shelf type areas for you to put whatever you want to. And then I'm guessing this last cabinet area is going to be the mini bar. Let's find out. It is in fact the mini bar. I'm going to leave that alone because I don't want to pay an arm and a leg for a bottle of water. Okay, moving on. You have a bench here and then a large mirror on this side and then like a closet or 2 on this side and then another large mirror on this side with a door leading into the bathroom. But let's check out this closet area. 1 second. All right, it opens like that. A couple of robes, some hangers, interesting pink and silver wallpaper in the closet, a luggage rack, some more hangers, and an ironing board right there. Let's open the other door, the third door of the closet. And then you have some shelf area, the safe, an iron, slippers, I'm guessing, and then, yeah, just some shelf area for you to put some stuff, a safe, and an iron. Okay, Before I go to the bedroom, let's check out the bathroom. So I'm walking into the bathroom. There is this mirror right here. You can see me right there. This mirror right here is actually a door, a sliding door for the bathroom. But we need to go into the bathroom, so I'm gonna open it. And then you have, what do you got? Double sinks, double mirrors, a vanity mirror, which I'm assuming lights up. Yes, it does, as you can see right there. And then let's check out what amenities they have. Some tissues, I'm guessing lotion and soap. And then a cup. What's in here? Okay. Q-tips and what else we got in here? Vanity kit. Just seems like a bunch of Q-tips and like a pad of some sort for you to pad your face with, maybe. I don't know. I'm not into all that stuff, so I don't know. Okay, trash can down here. A couple of cabinets. Anything in there? Okay, hair dryer in the first one, the top cabinet. Nothing in the bottom cabinet. Door right here. I'm guessing this is going to lead to, yes, the room with the toilet. Very necessary, very important. There's toilet paper there already, and then another toilet paper in a bag right there. Okay, very large room for the toilet. Oh, and also a lady's face in the toilet room. She's going to watch you. Turning back around, we have the shower area. Towel right there. It's very hard to open. Okay, and then it just opened. Wait, actually, let's check out the lights in the bathroom. Hello, relax, goodbye, and relax again. Okay. Going into the shower area. Interesting opaque type art here. The shower, the amenities, I guess. What do we got? Shampoo, conditioner, body wash. The controls for the shower, shower head. And then when you walk further along, you have some shelves. There's like a piece of trash here. Interesting. Some more towels. And then a step up, another towel. A little rack for your towel. Some controls for this gigantic Japanese soaking tub right here. And then there's a window if you want to put on a show for people while you're soaking in your Japanese tub, or if you want to get a show, if you want to watch some people through that window. All right, walking back out of the bathroom. Let's go into the bedroom. Now, like I said, I've stayed in this room before, or not this specific room, but this type of room. So I know that this large, wide area that leads to the rest of the room, you can block off with this sliding door. And there's even a lock on this sliding door right there. If you turn it, there, locked. There's a light here. Oh, this is how you control the, I guess, the heating and the air conditioning in the entire room. I'm going to set that to 6-7 for any kids that are watching. And then what do we have here? An end table with a phone, a lamp. Where's the button? Okay, a lamp with some outlets, some USB outlets, and just some regular outlets. Another light controlling switch. And then a light controlling multiple switches here. They say room on off, relax, bathroom, all on off. And then an up and down button. I know they're faded, but that's what they say. All right, there's the bed. Nice, large, king-size bed. Right there, there's a side lamp, I'm guessing. How do you open it? Oh, you push on that. Oh, yeah. So if you have the rest of the lights off and you want to read or something, I don't know why you would want to read while you're in Vegas, but if you want to read, there's a little lamp. Let me try to, well, it's on the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, there. Okay, so I'm guessing it stays off unless you push it out and then it turns on. Okay, so here's like that opaque, semi-opaque art on the other side. So the shower is directly behind this glass. Second TV, the one for the bedroom, a view for the Japanese soaking tub. So if you want to put on a show for the people outside, but that's not enough people for you, you can put on a show for the people hanging out in the room too while you're soaking in the Japanese tub. And if you don't want to do that, lucky you. There's this thing that you can pull. Well, shouldn't pull it down. There's a string right here. Don't be like me and try to pull it down. Pull the string instead. And it comes down. Voila. Okay, here's the drapes blocking the terrace, the balcony, I think. But before I show you that, second end table with the remote for the TV. Same lamp setup here with the switch for the light, and then USB and regular outlets. Another outlet here on the side, actually. Same sort of lamp. And actually, I just realized you can turn this lamp. Reading light, lamp, whatever. So, cool. All right. Now, I got to figure out how to make these work. Is there a button to make them go automatically, or is it manual? I do see the manual handle things for you to pull. I'm guessing if there is a button, it's going to be one of these. So, what does this do? Up. Maybe down. No, that just turned off the light. Okay. All right. I give up. Those two buttons was all I was gonna try. So here we go. All right. That moved, I guess, the shears out of the way. Let's move the drapes out of the way. Drapes are moved out of the way. Let's do the other side too. Both of them at the same time. Let's multitask. Okay. Now, I don't have a fountain view. They upgraded this room for me for free, I guess. I usually do the $50 trick. Well, it used to be the $20 trick. And then inflation happened, so then it became the $50 trick. And I usually do the $50 trick, but I was having some issues with my bank because of 4th of July. It's July 6th right now, still closed. I had to leave early in the morning. So anyway, I had to do a $40 trick. I didn't have a $50 note on me. And so basically when they ask you for your ID and the credit card for the room, you also hand those two things to them, but you also hand the money that you're going to do for this trick at the same time. And then you say, are there any upgrades? So I said that, and I requested an upgrade in the Boulevard Tower, and they gave it to me. So technically it wasn't free. I paid $40 for it, but the $40 trick got me this terrace 1-bedroom upgrade. So let's check out the terrace. Here's a lock. It goes up, and then you turn it, and then there's a handle to pull it. But yeah, it's not. He told me that it was not a fountain view, but it was a terrace 1-bedroom. So I said, okay, that's fine. I don't mind looking at the Rio. That's a nice building right there. But okay, so stepping out onto the terrace, you have a chair with a side table. The chair, a little bit worn, but not too much. I'm guessing many people have smoked on this chair while sitting on this chair. But I don't see any, cigarette burns or anything, so that's good. You have, I think this is the Chelsea Tower. Yeah, so the Chelsea Tower is directly in front of me, and then there's Aria and Vidara right there. Park MGM, the Veer Towers, I think. You can sort of see the roof of the T-Mobile Arena right there. And then Bellagio over here. They said it's not a fountain view, but maybe if I lean over far enough. No, I can't see the fountain, no. Oh, you can see Caesars directly right there in front. And then, yeah, like I said, the Rio right there, the mountains in the background. And then on this side, you have another end table with the ashtray. And then a longer, like a sofa type for 2, maybe even 3 people, if you're small enough to squeeze in on this sofa right here. And then you can watch. And I guess the best part of this view is you can see the pool at Cosmo right there. You see that? could probably even hear the music going on. But yeah, there you go. This is a tour of a king 1-bedroom terrace suite at the Cosmopolitan. Thank you for watching.